That could be our other Beef and Banter slogan. Hands are sweaty, tongues are ready. Beef and Banter.
What's up, all you Beef and Banter babes out there?
You want a little pinch? A little love pinch?
No. You took it to a level.
No love pinches?
Are your hands sweaty? Is your meat ready?
I took it to another level? You took it to another level.
That was pretty nice. Ow. We do the whole show in one breath.
Just pass out at the very end.
I'm already lightheaded. What's up, folks? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to Beef and Banter, the weekly show where twice a week we talk about some great little beefs. You guys got a beef you want us to talk about? Leave a comment down below. Today, xQc versus Pokimane versus Amaranth.
Amaranth.
Felix versus Emane versus...
Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
I know she's roasted people for how they say her name before.
Oh, really?
So I don't. It was recently.
What's
so,
Amaranth's first name?
Caitlin.
Oh, how'd you know that?
Wild Kate.
Weird, dude.
Not like I've done 4 stories on her.
Oh, you follow
like that,
her
so
alt account, dude? Whoa.
Tier 3 sub.
Wait, I knew Pokey's first name, so I guess. But it's in her name.
It's in her name.
So
that's fair.
Aren't we all in our names?
If you think about it, are our names in us? Or are we in our names? Not sure.
Is my name going to fit in me? So the hot topic right now on the Twitch streaming platform, in case you guys didn't know, was good old gambling. Yes, it's been around for quite some time, but recently, I would say the big forefront names have been Trainwrecks and xQc, 2 gigantic streamers. xQc, the biggest on Twitch, and has been promoting gambling quite frequently, which has been a hot topic for people both for it and against it.
Has some of the most viewership on Twitch right now, correct? I think you said that
the
today.
most, yes.
By a long shot.
Not even close.
And so what he does has a very large effect on people, I'd say, because it's a ton of viewership. His audience is generally pretty young. Actually, it's pretty wide range of people, I believe, including young people. And so what he's doing does have a large effect, but we've seen a lot of people respond, a lot of hot takes on the situation, and Pokimane, someone who has been in the community for a while, is very...
I don't know if I would say controversial, but she definitely is in the news a lot, and people like to hate on her opinions.
That's
is that
a good
fair?
way to put it. People like to hate her, I would say. People like to go after Pokimane. Easy target, has been a female in the Twitch community for a long time, which makes people, I think, go after her. And she's had some things to say about this.
Yes, and she's actually one of the very few Twitch streamers to blatantly call him out.
Like, let's be honest.
Did that noise make you feel some type of way?
I'm sorry. Last time we covered streamers, we were talking about ASMR. So I heard her swallow, and I was like, oh.
It's like the biggest bottle of all time, too. What the hell?
If you're getting an offer from a casino sponsorship, you're already a multimillionaire. You need to be a multi-millionaire?
Yes.
That's a common thing. We've seen this a lot. You know, at what point we've even seen streamers go as far, or people to complain about streamers who are multimillionaires and they still accept donations. Now, obviously, this is different unless you have a different option of making the same amount of money, which at this point in time, nobody is offering the money that gambling sites are offering. Right.
And I feel like once you get to a certain point of wealth, you have so many options available to you in order to generate more income. Like, you are so insanely privileged, even just investing properly.
I'm going to say, I think that is probably where she triggered people, is by using the word
privileged.
Words. You are so insanely privileged, when this is someone who is on Twitch, a very popular streamer, and people see most streamers, at least at that level, as privileged in general. So her calling someone else insanely privileged was probably triggering.
Yeah, I think it was just a poor word choice. I understand where she's coming from still.
Even not even looking at what you're investing in, putting it in a random Vanguard, whatever fund, and just letting it sit, you're making free money. I feel like it would be a good idea for people to sit down at that point and think, like, what am I okay with doing? What is ethically or morally maybe just not worth it?
See, I understand where she's coming from. The fact xQc makes a lot of money. There's no doubt about it. I think the question comes into how much is enough money. And why else? Were there any other motives for taking the gambling income in the first place?
Yeah, people are just gonna have a problem with her taking the high road no matter what.
She's made some money elsewhere, apparently.
Yeah.
I wish I had enough money to just throw into a fund.
Don't even know what these things are. I could, you could throw it into my bank account if you want because I'm broke, Pokey. So then a clip that I want to show to preface their relationship a little bit, because sometimes we can see creators that have interactions and maybe there was beef before this and this is why this kind of sparked their back and forth, but this is actually the only real interaction that I've seen with them.
Who do you think is the most attractive streamer on the platform?
That's not yourself.
It's not yourself or your partner.
Or me.
Wait, what's the question?
But it's a girl, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
does it?
Yeah, you can't say.
Whoever you think. Whoever. You can say anyone.
Oh. Dude.
I'm nervous. Say it. Say it. Because I know who it is.
No way
So
it's
I'll just
me.
say it for you.
Pokimane.
Oh shit. That's not what I would have guessed.
Oh, I think I missed that. Wow, how the tides have turned. Oh, she a cutie, but I'm going to fight with her. And literally within weeks of that clip coming out, this beef starts. That's nice. I like that.
Imagine from his point of view, though.
Imagine
a
Adept.
He's like a couple weeks ago. Oh, well, that's what I know.
I didn't expect you to say her. Okay, so there's a lot of hot women you're looking at.
Oh, I think she's the most attractive person on Twitch, and then a couple weeks later, she's coming after you and saying like, "Why are you doing these kinds of streams? These are bad. You have so many other options."
But I called you cute.
Oh man, you're the hot one.
Come on, man.
Like, let's be
Just right away.
Just given the context now. You know, I feel so bad.
Come on, man. No, not Pokey.
Out of everyone.
The one I think most attractive.
Is that your xQc accent?
Dude, I cannot do his accent.
Wait, guys, like, I don't want to defend anything, okay? But these arguments, they apply to any sponsors at all. Yo, guys, you're losing, you guys are losing the fucking point, dude. Guys, I've always told you this, okay? If you're going to attack something with reason, okay, and arguments, choose the right ones. The argument that if you have money and you're going for more, this applies to everything. Literally, you shouldn't take sponsorships. You shouldn't appear on any whatever thing that you're paid for. You shouldn't do any paid events. You should turn down everything. It has nothing to do with gambling. It could be anything. Well, that's not the point. That is literally the point.
I literally not. This is a questionable choice of a sponsor. It's not like a HyperX or a keyboard sponsor. This is promoting gambling to children, which he goes on to explain, show his referrals, how many of his audience were actually going to these websites to deposit. But no matter what, you are affecting a younger audience. This is not like other sponsors, at least in my opinion.
I think in this moment, he missed the mark. xQc normally has pretty good responses to things, or at least he knows where he's going. But I think in this instance, he was thrown off by the fact that it was Pokey probably, and she was directly coming after him. And her biggest point was, hey, there's more moral ways. There's moral deals that you can take that aren't as gray area. And he just takes the road of, well, this goes with anything. Like if you're making more money when you already have a lot of money, that's any sponsorship. And she's not arguing against making more money.
Yeah.
It's just how you're doing it.
And it's almost like he almost on the back foot, he goes, if you're going to attack me, there are a lot of better ways to attack me about gambling sponsors, but not about the money. So
Right.
He's like anticipating, what else do you got though? Because there's definitely other things.
That is literally the point.
Oh, no. The reason people say that's not the point is because I think you cut me off. My point was that once you're a multimillionaire streamer, you have so many potential sources of income that you can opt to choose the ones that are less ethically ambiguous than promoting gambling sites.
Ass in there, right.
Yeah, I kind of like this.
Just a little back and forth.
little
spicy.
rekindle, huh? You cut me off, but kind of like, I'm glad you did.
He's like, no.
I also love how indirect Twitch beef is because they're responding like different days, rewatching old clips. And of course, you only get that partial context. Usually LSF cuts it off. So it's just like a day at a time, only getting 30-second opinions and a back and forth.
I feel like
Just sit down.
Right, just talk because they're watching. She's responding to a clip of him responding to her clip, and now she's responding. It's like just
Like, I find you
face to face.
I find you cute, but you're making too much money.
Is that what Pokimane said? Are you saying that Poki thinks xQc is cute? She never said
Oh
that.
wait, I was using Poki's voice.
But then other people also come after xQc. Easiest target, I'd say, like we said, the biggest person in the scene that's doing this. Trainwreck's following it, and so other folks also go after him.
Terms of service across all partners. That is what we call a shit show, or something that'll explode in Twitch's face, and it's foreseeable. That's been my take since day one. My take has never changed. I always said, if you want to watch some sort of content, whether it bridges ethics or morals, dude, watch the content. I don't give a shit. It's about terms of service and how it affects us, dude. I was living in fear for 8 months in my fucking grotto, living in a cave, thinking I was gonna lose my career forever because I saw a piece of bra on a fucking Jerry Springer's video. And then I log in and I see fucking G-string out the butt crack doing like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Okay, this is very complicated, delving way back into Twitch history, obviously called out by Amaranth. And I understand his main point being it's really up to Twitch. If you're breaking terms of service and they ban you, then boom, that's a fair take.
Right.
For me, though, it's really confusing because I understand where xQc is coming from, but this is the same guy that we have seen in the past literally show nudity in a video game on purpose to get banned. So I never, and I feel like people always forget, he has a strenuous history and he has a lot of diehard fans where he's been prompted in game, do you want to take her clothes off? And he notoriously said yes. And then he was banned for 3 days. So if he was living in fear, then why are you also doing those things? But I understand his take on the sexualized content as well.
I think I'll say my probably last comments on the situation would be he did eventually say that he's not doing gambling streams anymore. He decided that he's going to take a step back because he felt himself getting addicted. Supposedly, we don't know. It could also be because of so much of this backlash that he's been getting from everyone. If people like Amaranth, people like Pokimane are coming after you, and not even coming after you, but addressing your situation and making comments on it, that is sending so many people your way and probably getting a ton of harassment about the situation. No matter what he believes, actually, he has decided to stop.
Or legality-wise, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. He has claimed only about, what, a couple hundred to 1,000 of his followers actually ended up gambling on the site. He's also claimed to have made nothing because he gambled it all. That doesn't save you from potential legal issues because you technically, I guess, got paid. You just decided to gamble it all away. xQc versus Pokimane, throwing Amaranth there as well. The beef does continue, this time all around gambling on Twitch. Did I just...
Amaranth in there as well.
Amaranth was all up in there as well. Yes, what did y'all think about the beef and banter? Who do you want to see next time? As per usual, we'll see you guys then.